folks, I'm Ian Baker, and today we're going to go over the 2019 Keystone Springdale 1760. They used to call this a Summerland, but they have rolled all these Summerlands up into the Springdale name, giving it some nicer amenities and appointments. One of the great things about the 1760 is the fact that even though it is small and lightweight, you get the slide-out dinette here, which gives you excellent seating, and as you can see, also really opens up what is normally a small RV. Let's actually start off right over here on the kitchen. You'll see that you have the single basin sink with the high-rise faucet. Right next to that is the 2-burner cooktop. Now, because again, you have a small countertop space here, they're not able to give you the double bowl sink or the 3-burner cooktop, but this will definitely do the trick. You'll see your entertainment center right here, or multimedia center rather. Essentially, it's a radio. It is Bluetooth capable, so if you want to connect your cell phone to it, you can do that. Right underneath here, you'll see this is open, allowing a perfect spot for a trash can. You also have 2 drawers right next door, so it is a functional kitchen. That way you can have a spot for all of your flatware as well as some of your larger utensils. And if we hop up top, you will see you have some storage right up here. Microwave right next to that, and then the hood underneath with both a light and a fan. Your fridge-freezer combo is right back here in the corner. You can see you have plenty of space in there, a cutout as well. This unit does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. And then your direct vent furnace is right down here. In a coach this size, that'll do more than enough to keep everything nice and toasty. If we take a look in the back here, this is the bathroom. You'll see a foot flush lever toilet. Now, I'm pretty wide in the shoulders, so in all honesty, I kind of have to lean forward to be able to use the toilet effectively. Otherwise, to scrunch in here, like I say, it's a little tight for me. I'm a little bit bigger guy. But, again, if you kind of want to lean forward, you can certainly do your business. Right next door here is your sink. Not a huge countertop space, but it is a pretty good size sink there. Some storage underneath there as well. Mainly it's access to your plumbing. You have a mirrored medicine cabinet. You can certainly appreciate that. LED light here, vent fan, of course. And then because this is a bunk unit, they gave you a tub in case you have smaller ones that need to take a bath. The other nice thing about a tub is that this wall comes up higher, obviously, than on a shower, so your shower curtain tends to stay in there a little better. I'll step in here to give you an idea of height. I am 6 foot. You can see I pretty much top out the ceiling here. If you're any taller than that, you're probably going to have to hunker down a little. And then you have the hand wand, though, just to make showering a little bit easier. As we step back out, right here on the wall, you will see your thermostat. This will control your heat. It is a ceiling mounted AC unit. I'll show you in a little bit here, but the controls for the AC are right on it. And then you have your tank monitoring panel right here, as well as your water pump and heater. Your slide out control is here as well. A lot of times, it'll be like right by the entry door, but just know that on this particular model, it's back here. 2 bunks, 300-pound weight capacity on here. So, if you need an adult to sleep on there, you certainly can, even though, they are a little bit narrower, so it's probably a little tight for an adult. But, it is perfect for a child. LED lights on both top and bottom. You also have a window down there. Propane leak detector right there. And then your fuse panel and breaker box is located there as well. Making our way back up a little bit, as I mentioned, you have the slide-out dinette. This is obviously the big feature of this floor plan. Plenty of seating up here for 4 people, which is fantastic. It is a raised slide. The reason for that is that they try to keep a low profile. This is a lightweight unit. Chances are you'll be towing it with a smaller vehicle. To make a flush floor slide, they would have had to raise the floor, which, essentially raises the entire box, meaning, it raises the camper, and then you have more wind resistance. So in a lot of smaller campers, you'll see that they give you a raised slide instead. But, again, it's a small trade-off. It's just one small step up. As I mentioned, plenty of room for 4 people. This does drop down into a bed if you need the additional sleeping space. Not a huge bed, so, again, adult will have to curl up a little bit, but it's great for children, or if you want to put a pack and play up here. What you'll do is just remove these legs from the flanges here in the floor as well as in the table. The table will then sit down along these rails, throw the back cushions on top, and that is your sleeping space. Another neat feature is they didn't waste any space. You'll see right down here, they actually put in some extra storage. I like that they did that. Well, it's not huge, at least it is something, so you have that added storage right there. Then right up front here is the queen bed. There is storage underneath. Lift that up so you can take a look right in there. It's not super easy to get to just because, they kind of have to lift the mattress up, but for some larger items, you don't use a whole bunch. At least they did to give you that added storage space. Window right up front there, you have a shelf going across the top, wardrobe right back here to the side. If you take a look right up top here, you'll see a TV connection. So if you want a TV, that is where it'll be mounted. Then right down here, kind of like you have a nightstand area, And you also have electrical outlet and dual USB ports. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the Springdale 1760. Right up front here is your 20-pound propane tank, and directly behind that are rails for your battery. On the front, you have diamond plating to help protect the front end from some of the rocks and debris that will get thrown up by your tow vehicle. And then this sticker right here shows that this unit does have a 3-year structural warranty, currently the best in the industry that is offered on all Keystone products. Coming around to the side, if you take a look in the pass-through here, you will see it is actually a good size pass-through. Even though it's a smaller camper, you still have good storage in here. So any of your, chairs, grills, things like that you want to throw in there, you have the space to do it. This one is a manual awning. I'll show you that real quick, because even though it's manual, in all honesty, folks, it's pretty easy to use. You have the little hook right here, put it in just like that. Literally all you do, you turn it just like so. The awning comes out, put it back in, same thing. Just go the other way. A little squeaky there, but the thing I like about it is it's still easy one-person operation. Your old manual awnings, if you've had to deal with them, you kind of have to pull one side out, run to the other side, or have 2 people. It's a big pain in the butt. Not at all the case here. It is quite simple and easy to use. You'll see a single fold-out step with a grab handle right there, so that way you can obviously get into the RV. You have electrical outlet. If you need to plug anything in, that'll be the place to do it. Right up top here, you have 2 outside speakers. Those are controlled by that radio unit I showed you inside, but again, that unit is Bluetooth capable. And then we make our way to the back here. You'll see that this unit has your square bumper on the back with the end caps. That way you have a convenient spot to store your sewer hose. And mounted to that is your spare tire, which is great. It's probably the easiest place to get to it. Cable inlet will be right here on the back. And as we make our way around to the other side, you will see your water inlets right here. The front one is for your fresh tank. So if you're planning on going somewhere, doing some boondocking, that is where you'll fill your fresh tank. The back one, of course, for city water. And then the 30-amp power supply is right next door. All right, folks, and that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2019 Keystone Springdale Mini 1760. If you're interested in this small travel trailer and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.